Nick is High Performance Manager for the Irish eventing team going to the Rio 2016 Olympic Games. Nick, lovely to talk to you, and it's very exciting that we do have a full team going to Rio. Unfortunately, we don't have a full show jumping team, but we have a full eventing team. You have an interesting long list. Can you tell me a little bit about a few of the riders on your side?
I think we've got an amazing long list of. We've got primarily we've got 21 athletes and 34 horses qualified so far.
Wow.
So I love the fact they're going to make my life difficult in the respect that they're all rallying for a place and a position on the squad. So yeah, I mean that's to single out any of them. I mean there are one or two obviously, Aoife, Joseph, Mike. Camilla as well, that went to London. They have that Olympic experience, and I think that always is a bonus, and to have had that experience in the past is great. But I think there's so many of them that are well mounted on good horses that are coming to the forefront and really showing their hands at the moment. So I'm excited about what we have to offer and what we have coming up in the next 4 months. So from a selection point of view, it's just we have a format of they have options of doing a CIC 3-star and a CCI 3-star, or we have 4 competitions. One was Fontainebleau, second is Belton, that was last weekend, then we have Chatsworth next month, and Tattersalls, of course, is our final competition before we select.
Wow. So immediately after Tattersalls, we'll know who's going.
Within the sort of first 10 days after Tats, we will have time to evaluate how all the horses are, what we have, and just look at all the results and just make sure all the wheels are on the wagon and make a plan from there moving forward.
Considering the venue for this Olympic year, is there anything specific about competing at the Deodoro complex in Rio that you think would make a particular horse most suited to it? I was just speaking with Cathal Daniels, and he was saying that he thinks it'll be a quite undulating track and a nippy horse would do well. Would you agree with that, or what are your thoughts on that?
I think horses that have the ability to run and gallop and are athletic is primary.
Quick horses.
Quick horses that are athletic, thinking, absolutely. Yeah. The environment there is actually no different. I mean, it is an undulating course, but it's soft undulations and short bursts. I worked with the Brazilian team prior to London, and so I know the venue really well, and had the opportunity to go to the test event last year, and was pleasantly surprised with what they have actually already achieved on the venue. The site is very well prepared already. I think there's still a lot of work still going on, but I would have every confidence that when we arrive there, we shouldn't be meeting any surprises, hopefully.
Okay, and since you have some familiarity with the region, what sort of weather do you think we could expect in August?
It's high 20s, not too bad. I mean, humidity is nothing to worry about too much. The vets at the test event that monitored the horses, the basic feeling was it's no different to a very hot day in the UK or sort of in Europe. So it's a hot sunny day. And I think we can cope with that.
And of course there have been all sorts of concerns for people on an individual basis about the Zika virus and security issues and things. And I know we live in an interesting period of time, and there's lots of things going on all around the world. Do you think that would have any effect on how the feel of these Olympics will be, or what are your thoughts on that?
I think from a team perspective, I think this is where I've spoken to our squad riders and talking about the sort of possibility of going, and this is something that is out of our control. So we have to just carry on and focus on what we're doing within our sport. It's down to the powers that be that deal with the ministry and everything else. That they're working very hard in the background, and that's something I'm aware of it, but I'm not really getting overly frustrated about it, because I feel that the venue itself will work, and we have the officials that are there would be a lot of a lot of officials that we have met at various internationals around in Ireland, in Europe, etc. So there's a good enough and an approachable team that we will be working with out there as well.
A comfort zone too.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. And then from the perspective of our chance of a medal, what would you have to say about that?
It's very strong.
You think so?
Absolutely. I think I would love to be part of the team that brought the first team medal back for Ireland.
That would be quite something.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you very much for talking to me.
Thank you.